Hey y'all, so this video might get a bit wild. We're going to be doing the mouth bottom silver piece and then the visor part. The visor part's going to be easiest. So when we're doing the visor, first we got to create a sketch, a line, and then to do the curve part I use a spline because that makes it easier to do curves. Once that is done, you can cut the body. Now, I edited one part out because for some reason I did something wild and crazy where I tried to connect the sketch I did. I don't know why, and it ruined everything. So I just skipped it to the part where I just cut it. Now we're going to create a sketch to cut the mouth. So the mouth is going to get pretty wild. So you create the sketch using a spline. And then once you have that done, you cut the body with the sketch you just made. This will be the hole for like the black piece of the mouth. This body, hollow out the mask. The same way we hollowed out the mask, we're also going to make sure that the horns aren't in the space that we hollowed out the mask, so we're going to have to cut out the horns also. Now here's where we go and create the second body for the mouth. This is going to be the lips part. So I cloned a body, then I'm going to select all the faces, and then basically what I do is after I select all the faces, you can hit, I believe it's Control or Alt. Oh shoot, I don't remember which one it is. You can hit Alt and drag, and you can drag anything, and when you drag it creates faces as you pull. So I'll be doing that constantly until I can get something I'm comfortable with. As you can see, it didn't work, so I undo everything and then I just subdivide so I have more control, and I'm going to repeat this over and over until eventually something looks good. Just a bunch of tweaking and whatnot. It was a lot of trial and error, to be honest. This part was really hard for me. So this is what I was trying to explain earlier. Here's a visualization so it makes more sense. This arrow will point to the black piece of the helmet, which is going to be a separate body from what this arrow points to, which is where the lips are. Now, you don't see it that well, but there's another body that's in the indent where you see this arrow's pointing to. These will all be three separate bodies. You could probably tweak and pull and have it be one body, but that was too hard for me. So I just cheated and did this. I made it all into three bodies. Now for the lips, you want to crease the lines where the lips are, and then kind of pull them out, like think of it as like mountains, so you can get that bumpy lip texture. So as you do the tweaks for the mouth, the one thing I can say, because I ran into this a lot, was when you're pulling the edges and vertices and you're pulling into like a tight corner, try not to have the edges like overlap, if that makes any sense, because when you exit this mesh purple mode, you'll get an error. So after the mouth part is done and it's cut, we're going to go to the last body that's going to be created for this lower mouth part. And I made a mistake and I followed the wrong cut line for some reason, not sure why, but this arrow will point to the correct cut line of where I should have created the line of where you could call it, I guess it's a bezel, I don't know, where the midway point for the mouth is between the silver piece of the lips, another silver edge, and then the black part of the helmet. That's all. See y'all next time.